I thought I'd do a quick mini review. I normally have the Givi boxes, which always seem pretty good value and reasonable quality. They're not amazing quality, to be fair. But when I went for my bike, BMG recommended the Shad box. So I thought I'd give one a go. And I'll tell you what, it weren't much dearer for the same literage. Design's slightly different. Like nice dip here, so I might even bother getting the little back pad for the rare occasion that you have a pillion. But the box was about, I wouldn't necessarily need the fitting kit, but I got it, so about 90 quid, and it weren't much different. I'd say 100 quid, it was about 90 quid, sorry, for the Givi equivalent, gin silver as well, or black and silver. But this is far better quality. This little nidge here and this whole section here, you can put a top plate on for extra money. Of course, different colours, silver, red. I think there's a carbon fibre one, stuff like that. The mechanisms are much nicer. The only one I did like me, I want it sort of popped up. So this one might be both hands there, I got it. Really, really nice feel to it, to that mechanism. As simple as it might look, it feels really solid, like the whole bit goes. And little things like this little rubber foot here, which just rests on there, give it a really nice snug feel. That little bit will catch my rucksack a bit, but not enough to bother me. So the sack easily fits what I normally have in, which is my rucksack on the way, my crash helmet after I've took my rucksack out, easy as pie. So really nice clothes, really nice clothes. The bottom one is better quality. The fitting under here is better quality than the one on the Givi. It's very thin. This one's much more solid. The key on this one can come out in any position. Now what I did like on the Givi is you could only get your key out when it was open. So if you've forgot your key, because you do see bikes riding around with them in the bag, as long as it's locked, the key can't come out, so the key wouldn't fall out. But you know, you're normally fairly careful when you open and close it. But yeah, that's about the only thing I could think of. But other than that, yeah, definitely a lot better quality than the Givi, and not much difference in price for the same sizes. So I think definitely a good recommendation. I'd recommend them, that you give them a try. So just a little update on the box. So I was going to go out to the bike and show you a couple of bits. So this is the tray it comes with by default, the standard fitting kit, which I would have got onto the SV. Here's the tray on the SV, so there's plenty of room to get them through. You get plenty of fittings, and again, like the if you've got a Givi, you'll recognise these kind of dudes. Will give you a lot of different options, but see how much thicker they are. They really are solid. These ones might either slot through the top, which these little, I don't know if you can see them there, you get these little red bungs do it as well. So on this fitting kit, you use the red bungs to raise the screw to a certain height, just for strength. But again, they could just as easily go below, nuts and bolts to go with all that kit. So the standard fitting kit comes with it for the 90, £100 that it was. So that tray's a lot bigger. The Givi equivalent is probably ends where that notch is. So quite a thinner base area, you know, it's as big as the bottom of that. These ones sit on the corners of it. There's rubbers on that as well, like I showed you in the lid. Quite hard sometimes to put that on where the rubbers are wearing in. That's quite tough. And so I also got it with the fitting kit. It was about 130, 120 something from Brooks Barn on eBay. So very good from them. Like, because the fitting kit's 50 quid on its own. So that's specifically to the V-strom, that fitting kit, which say was pretty straightforward. It's a bit up. It sits like overly level. Really, you ain't got a level something to that extent. It's a little raised up. You can see from those pins there. There's actually a little gap, but it does all protect it all nice. You take a couple of screws out, but yeah, just an update. So from Brooks Barn, got my bike from, I always forget if it's BGM or BMG. BMG, lovely, and they recommended these Shad boxes, which are lovely.